Hey friends, today we are working on a 2002 Cummins, and yeah, anything 98 to 01 I believe is the same. But anyway, if you guys ever had that problem where your door handle up top on the inside of the door doesn't work at all, or this handle only seems to release the top of the door or it won't open the door at all, here's where you got to look. First you got to pull the door panel off, of course. Start with these two screws, and they are that thing right there. Two screws go in there. Take those out with a Phillips, and then you've got a screw up here that goes in behind your door handle, which is over there, just right in behind there. It sits in there like that. And then you got to keep in mind, we got all these clips, tabs like that in there. And of course, it'd be good to have replacement ones when you're done, because this is what they're going to look like. I'm probably not going to have any replacement ones, so I'll just pop it back in as well as I can, but it'd be nice to have them. And then you got to be careful when you take these out. When you start pulling it off, you start popping them out. They're pretty much just going to pull out past this, and hopefully you don't break any. But I wouldn't be surprised if you did. Just got to be real careful with them, because that's how they sit in there. And then you got to be careful of those. You see I broke one there, and that's how they're supposed to be sitting in there, is the width. So you got to make sure you don't pull it away from the door too much like this, because otherwise you'll break it off up top just like I did. And then of course it won't sit there properly anymore, so that's unfortunate. But then when you get in here, so you unhook this from the door latch on there. Pretty simple. You start pulling this away, it'll be hanging here like this. Just pop it out of the door latch, and then you peel this back here and you pop this out here. Same thing, just this stupid little clip right here that holds this flimsy piece in there, and you push that aside, and then you look down in there is your latch. Here, let's get a little better view on it. So you see your latch is right there, and there's a pretty good chance that it's just a loose, could even just be a loose bolt. One of those nuts can be loose. You tighten those up, but more than likely up here you've got that freaking bolt right there. It gets all loose, and then of course when you go to open your door, it's just flapping in there. Instead of working as it should, it'll just flap. Now you see that cable right there, that's the one that goes to your inner door handle, and that'll actually unhook altogether sometimes, which was the case here. So my inner one didn't do anything anymore. But anyway, so what you do, you make sure it line that up there, and you might even be able to adjust it a little bit with this nut. When you're tightening it up, you can put a little bit of pressure on it, maybe make it a little tighter. I don't know if it actually does make a difference, but I tried to do that anyway. Make sure it's nice and tight, maybe lube it while you're in there, and that's it. And really nothing else to it. I bet you 99% of the time that is your problem if your door isn't opening, if the inner handle does nothing, or if this one doesn't seem to work. This one probably hasn't opened in years, and now good as new. Works just fine. So anyway, like I said, while you're in there, might as well lube them up a little bit of honey goo or whatever you got for grease, for lubrication. But hope this helps somebody. Again, it should be pretty much any second gen Dodge, probably with the suicide doors. But yeah, hopefully this helps somebody, and as always, may God bless you.